So the COP in Egypt, uh, going by last year's standards, is not going to be that high profile. It's more in the nature of what is called procedural COP. So there are lots of issues that need tying up. There are lots of pending issues from previous COPs which have to be decided, and those are the things that mostly would be decided. One of them, of course, pertains to carbon markets. So there are some loose ends around carbon markets that need to be tied up. Then the other thing that is very likely to happen is a major discussion on the fallout of the Ukraine war. This COP is happening under the shadow of the Russia-Ukraine war, which has huge consequences for global climate action also. Now, global energy supplies have been hit. There is a major energy crisis around the world as a result of Ukraine war. There is an economic downturn that has been caused by Ukraine war, and these will have consequences for climate action. So we can expect to see some amount of discussion happening on the Ukraine war. And then there are regular issues that come up, the issues about finance availability, then the issue of technology. Another thing that's likely to be discussed in a major way this time is the issue of loss and damage. So we have seen lots of these climate disasters in the last 1 year. Lots of extreme events, rainfall, drought, flooding, and a lot of these small countries, small island states or economically weaker countries, they have been demanding for a very long time that while they have not contributed much to climate change, they face the worst impacts of climate change. And as a result, there is a demand that they should be compensated for the losses that happen because of these climate disasters. So there is a separate track of discussion that happens on the loss and damage front, and it's possible that we see some amount of a fresh momentum on this particular track.